way before even truly understanding my faith with Jesus, I would use a lot of Christianese language, right? I would use salvation, Jesus' resurrection, like all these bigger words, penal substitution. I remember the first time ever hearing that word, I started to adopt it into my language, even though I never understood these things. And I had to be called out on it, just like everybody who uses phrases and bigger language need to be called out and be like, do you actually know what you're saying? Do you actually believe the words that you are saying? And I think all of us need to be called out sometimes because we always hear something and we always adopt to it because it makes us sound intellectual. When our faith is not just to be said, it's not to just be talked about, just to look good or sound like we know about Jesus, but instead our faith has to be exercised through our life, through expression of the self, knowing that Jesus dwells in us. And out of that, we move in faith because we know Jesus is who he is. He's the way, the truth, and the life. And I love how James kind of sets this up in chapter 2. He says, what use is it, my brethren, if someone says he has faith, but he has no works? Can that faith save him? If a brother or sister is without clothing and in need of daily food, and one of you says to them, go in peace, be warmed and be filled, and yet you do not give them what is necessary for their body, what use is that? Even so, faith, if it has no works, is dead by being itself. But someone will say, you have faith and I have works. Show me your faith without works, and I will show you my faith by my works. I love that he presents this question to everybody. He's pretty much saying, you say you have faith, you say you're going to help the widow and the orphan, but yet all you say is go in peace and be warm and do this, but you don't do anything about it at all. And so I want to encourage you today, don't just adopt Christianese language just to sound like you are a good Christian person, that you got your ticket into heaven, but instead actually live out what you believe. Live out the love of Jesus. Live out the ways in which Jesus lived on earth in his ministry for 3 years, helping the poor, healing the sick. We have the authority from Jesus to go out and show that love and to allow the Holy Spirit to do miraculous things because we are actually living out what this Bible truly says to live out.